Hi, and welcome to another episode of Learn Mac Tonight. I'm your host, Vic Sinise. This is episode 10, Mail. It says part 1 because I'm going to divide this mail program into parts. It's kind of big to put on a big production of doing everything at once. I thought it'd be easier to chop it into some very simple ways to use. Now, if you're new to your Mac and realize that you do have a mail program built into the Mac system, I'm going to be working with the Lion operating system, and hey, they just came out with a new one that's going to come out this summer called Mountain Lion, already an upgrade. We're going to talk about how to use mail on your Mac. Now, the first thing we'll do is we'll look at setting up the mail account. I'm going to set up a brand new account, walk you through all the steps. Then we're going to talk about how you can add a pre-existing mail account, like a Gmail account. Finally, we'll go through some things about sending and getting mails, how easy it is to use. And we'll talk about one little added feature, how to add a signature at the end of your email and how you can customize those and some of the things you can do with that. And in part 2, we'll be talking about further customization of your mail program to really make it zip along. So let's talk right now about how to set up your mail account. Going down to my taskbar here, and we see mail account is sitting right there. We'll go ahead and click it. Now, if this is the first time you've ever used mail, it's going to start to walk you through this thing. So first of all, you can give it a full name. I'm going to call this my LearnMacTonite. And I've already set up an email through Gmail with this. So I'm going to put this in. Since I already have that, I'm going to throw in my password and hit create. And here we have it. Mail has found the account that I have set up on Gmail. Has my full name, email address. Also set up calendars and chat, because you can have a calendar in Google and chat on Google. You can have those two things transferred over. I'm not going to do that right now. I just want to concentrate on mail, so I'm going to take those off and hit create. And gosh, it doesn't get any simpler than that, does it? And we are all set. We now have our email system all ready to roll. And we're using our Gmail account, so all we have to do is give people our Gmail address and they'll send mail to us and we'll get it, and it'll show up right here. Now we're going to talk about how you can add an existing mail account. So again, real simple. We're going to bring up our mail account here. Now we'll go up to our mail preferences area, and this brings up our accounts. And again, this is some of the areas that we're going to talk about in part 2, some of the additional things we're able to do. And here's accounts. So here's our first account, our Gmail account. If we want to add another account, we can just hit the plus sign, and it's going to go ahead and walk us through this whole thing. So I got a Yahoo account also. I just put in my email address. Whoops, LearnMacTonite at yahoo.com. My password, and hit create. And again, it's going to detect that everything it needs to set up a Yahoo account. I'm not going to sync these, so I'm going to take those off right now and go ahead and hit create. So now you can see I have 2 accounts set up, Yahoo and Gmail. So we go over here, and I just set this account up, so I already got a Yahoo mail message. Now a little bit about the interface here. We have this button that says show. I'm going to go ahead and push that, and it's going to give me a little more information here. We can see that we have our inbox for Gmail and Yahoo. This RSS feed is something that Apple automatically puts on there, so if you want to get these Apple news stories, you can leave that, or you can just go ahead and delete that feed, which is what I'm going to do. So here we have our 2 mailboxes set up, our 2 accounts set up. If we want to see what we have in our Yahoo account, we click here. If we want to see what's in our Gmail account, we click here. If we want to see what's in both accounts, we click here. So next we're going to talk about how to get and send email. So we have our 2 accounts set up, Gmail and Yahoo. Let's go ahead and send ourselves an email from our Gmail account to our Yahoo account. Oh boy, it's confusing, huh? Well, not that bad. So we can go ahead and click up here, and it's going to bring up our mail message, and we're going to address it to who it goes to. And we're going to send a message to LearnMacTonite at yahoo.com. And then see down here we can pick which account it's coming from. It's coming from the Gmail account. If we wanted, we could switch that to the Yahoo account. but we're going to go ahead and leave it from our Gmail account. Our subject, test from Yahoo account. Here is a test mail. We click our little airplane here to send it, and we can see here off it's going. We have a little indicator showing that it's sending it, and it gives us that whoosh sound. Now for some reason it thinks it's junk, so this is a way it's screening junk mail. If it is, you just leave it alone. But we're going to say no, that's not junk. We really want to get mail from LearnMacTonite@gmail.com. Now to get rid of a message, we go up here to the trash can and just click that. It deletes it. Now we're going to go into a little bit of customization, just kind of get you started on that. There's a lot of things we can do, but let's start by talking about how you can add a signature, so that it automatically signs itself. And that's real easy to do. I like to add a signature to my email. So again, I go up here to my preference pane and bring that up. And here we have this box way over here called signatures. And we can have signatures specific for Gmail and Yahoo separately. So I'm going to go ahead and put our plus here, and I'm going to call this my Gmail. And it kind of tosses in a little something that it thinks. So I'm going to put down best of luck. Sign my name here. From LearnMacTonite, I'm going to capitalize that. And then here's my address from my Gmail account. And hey, we want to probably let people be able to get to our website at LearnMacTonite.com. And there we go. So now we'll go to our Yahoo, and we're going to add a signature for Yahoo. We'll call that Yahoo. And there we have our second signature. So we're all set. Now, we're going to send a Gmail. So we'll go to our Gmail account here. Let's just close that for a moment here. And let's just go from here. And we can see now it's coming from our Gmail account. Let's say we want to send this actually from our Yahoo account. We'll click over there. It automatically changed the signature for us. See how that works? So it's coordinated to do that. So we have our best of luck, Vic Sinise. So again, we're going to send this. We're at Yahoo. We'll send it to the Gmail account. This is a test. Now, I generally like to have a little space between what I'm writing and my email, like that, my signature. So I'm going to show you how we can customize this a little bit too. So we're going to go ahead and hit send. Oops, forgot subject. Test. Now we'll go ahead and hit send. We're going to go back up into my preferences. And if I go up here, I can add a space into that one. I go up here, I can add a space into that one. Now also, we can have more than one signature. This is what I really like. Say somebody sent me an email for, asking for some information about LearnMacTonite. I can come up with a custom greeting at the end, and I don't have to put anything in there. So I can put the whole thing together here. Thanks for your interest in LearnMacTonite. Please feel free to email me with any questions in the future. Now we're going to go ahead and compose a Gmail. So we have the Gmail, but under that we also have this Gmail, which is just our Gmail closing, or a thanks email. Subject, testing again. So go ahead and just pop that off. This is our test mail. This is a test with our best of luck, Vic Sinise, LearnMacTonite. And this is really nice. The Apple Mail will automatically convert these into web links so that you could click here to get to the LearnMacTonite website. Okay, here we can see the Yahoo just came in, LearnMacTonite. And this gives us this brief little bit that we can kind of read part of the message, but we'll go ahead and click over here. And we see LearnMacTonite. That was a testing again. Thanks for your interest in LearnMacTonite. Please feel free to email me with any questions in the future. And that's simple. It created our link and everything that we need. So really beautiful. I'm going to give you one quick bonus thing. I was going to save it for next week, but it's killing me. I got to go ahead and do it. Let's go over here to Preferences. And there's something called Rules. And I'm going to remove this rule here. And we're going to add a rule now. And there's all sorts of rules, and we can talk about these later. But so if the 2 is LearnMacTonite at gmail.com, set the color of the message to let's go with that blue. Yahoo, it's going to turn it to green. OK. And Gmail contains LearnMacTonite. It's going to set it to blue. OK. So what is that actually going to do for us? We're going to go back to our inbox right here, and we can see that if it went to our Yahoo box, it's now this nice color green. And if it's a Gmail, it's this color blue. So it kind of allows you to see where the mails are coming from. So nice little featured way to separate these things out. If we get a bunch of mail, we'll be able to see the difference in those mails. So some final thoughts. I think I can pretty much say it was super easy to set up and super easy to use. It's really a great mail system. And in part 2, we're going to talk more and more about how you can use some of these custom features. Tune in next week for another episode of LearnMacTonite.